Good morning, folks. Hope you're all well. You've not seen me on social media for a while, and I do apologise for that. This is actually the only... start again. It's the second time I've been fishing since the Feeder Masters final, which was sort of in September, latter part of September. So, yeah, it's Christmas Eve today, and this is the second time I've been fishing since then. So, there's been a number of reasons why I've not been fishing, and there's been a number of reasons why I've not posted anything on social media as well. So, yeah, just like to explain a couple of those for you. Just after the Feeder Masters final, unfortunately, I got COVID, like a lot of people have had. I didn't have it that bad, really. I was a bit rough, to be fair, for a few days, but within a week, I didn't feel right, but I went back to work, because you just do, don't you? But unfortunately, I shouldn't have gone back to work, and I didn't really give myself enough time to recover. And unbeknown to me, I was suffering from long COVID, and have been suffering from long COVID since then. And yeah, and then what coincided with that was I ended up, like a lot of people this time of year, you get a bad cold. I ended up with a bit of a chest infection, which just seems to be something that's going around at the moment. Yeah, it was a bit of a nasty chest infection. And that just sort of carried on. Once again, really busy at work. It's another reason why I've not been fishing either, just been horrendously busy at work. So you just sort of crack on as you do. And unfortunately, because I'd got long COVID, my body was struggling to cope with the chest infection. And yeah, I should have gone to the doctor, should have got some antibiotics, but I didn't, and I kind of left it a little bit too late. Unfortunately. Good morning. It is a lovely morning, yes. So yes, beautiful. Yes, I left it a little bit too long, and the chest infection got hold of me. I woke up one morning, cut a long story short, and I couldn't breathe. I was absolutely coughing my guts up, for want of a better expression, and yeah, couldn't breathe. Cutting a very long story short, I ended up in hospital, and ended up on the critical dependency unit, and because they really didn't know what was going on. Once again, I'm really cutting a long story short here. After lots of investigations, they found out that the infection caused a problem in my blood, with my spleen specifically not being able to do its job, and my phosphate level had dropped completely out of my blood. Which then creates problems with your muscles within your body, one of those muscles being the heart. And once again, cutting a long story short, I ended up with my heart starting to fail and my lungs were failing, and I think the two sort of go together. On top of that, with a chest infection, and it was all to do with this infection. It had really got hold of me. So yeah, once again, cutting a long story short, they put me on drips, phosphate, pumped me full of steroids and antibiotics. Was in hospital for a while, but thankfully I've got better. I'm not 100%, and it's going to take a while, I think, because I still think I'm suffering the after effects of long COVID, and the after effects of obviously getting ill. I'm back to work now, thankfully. Obviously, I'm off work today, Christmas Eve. So, and yeah, so with all that going on, I've really not felt well since I got COVID originally, and not really had the energy to go fishing, because I was working really hard, like a lot of people do, and yeah, just needed the weekends to recover. So they're the main reasons why I've not been out to put anything on social media, because I've not been fishing. So I did record the Feeder Masters final, but once again, I've not really had the energy. I know it sounds daft, or the enthusiasm, which is more importantly to do the editing for it. So which I will do. My enthusiasm's starting to grow now. Come fishing today, so I will edit it and I will get it out for you. And apologies for not getting it out earlier, but it is there. I have recorded it, and I will get it out on social media for you. But then that brings me on to one of the other reasons why I've not posted anything, and it is to do with my enthusiasm. One of the reasons I do these videos is, well, the main reason, probably the only reason I do these videos, is because I like doing them. I enjoy doing them. I don't do them for any other reason other than the fact that I enjoy doing them. I enjoy doing the editing, and I enjoy the banter I get from doing the videos. And I just felt this last year, it was starting to get a bit stale. My videos were very similar. And it's strange really, because I'm absolutely humbled. I really am humbled by the amount of people that watch my videos, and I can't thank you enough, because I'm just like you. I'm just a fisherman. That's all I am. I don't fish for a living, and I just enjoy fishing, and I try and video it. So yeah, I've done some higher profile matches, and I've enjoyed doing that over the last 5 or 6 years, and yeah, I've had my moments. Obviously qualifying for the Feeder Masters final was my pinnacle, and absolutely was over the moon to qualify, so that was fantastic. But yeah, like I say, I really am humbled by the amount of you guys that subscribe to my channel and watch my videos, and I can't thank you enough, so thank you very much. But for me personally, it started to feel a bit stale, and the videos that got the most views were my match fishing, and I started to feel that the videos were just almost the same. Every single video was the same, and I wasn't enjoying editing them. Enjoying filming them, because I enjoyed doing the filming side of things, but editing them, it was just the same as the last video and the video before that. And some of that is because it's what you guys want to see, and I appreciate that. But for me personally, it started to get a little bit stale, so I kind of backed off from doing it, to be fair. Not that I've been out match fishing since, but you'd probably noticed that my videos had kind of sloped off prior to that. And I'm really just looking for something to inspire me to do in my videoing and in my editing. So yeah, I will be trying a few different things, just going out doing more pleasure fishing, trying to video my sessions slightly differently. If that's what you guys are going to want to see or not, I hope it is. But we'll soon see when I post 1 or 2 of them out there. But I will be doing matches. I'm still going to be doing my matches, and I'm still going to video them, and I will still edit them and get them out there for you as well. But yeah, so all I can do is apologise for the lack of content, guys. Yeah, obviously in the new year, I will start again and hopefully start getting some more videos out there for you. With that, I would like to thank all the people that have helped me along the way with my fishing. Obviously Free Spirit and Peg Number One being the main two companies. So thanks ever so much, guys. Really appreciate the support you've given me over the last few years. So thanks ever so much. And I'd like to thank you guys again, so for watching my videos, because without you watching them, there'd be no point doing it, really, you know. So because obviously getting the feedback, seeing how many people watch the videos when I go out on the bank, and people talking to me about my videos, telling me how they enjoy them, it's just I get great pleasure out of that. So thanks ever so much. Finally, guys, I would really just like to wish you all a really Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hope you enjoy your break, like I certainly will. I'm going to get out obviously and do a bit of fishing like I am today. I hope you do as well. So, but if not, just sit back, chill and enjoy it and have a nice break. Anyway, just to let you know, I'm at Lammas Meadow today, which is one of my favourite venues. I haven't fished here at all this year yet, so yeah, hoping it's going to go around a few times. I've done a couple of videos here in the past. I may do give you a little bit of an update on how the day's gone, but it's not quite in flood, but it's absolutely pushing through. It's nice and chocolate, so it's one or two things that will happen. The fish will feed or they won't. So I've known the venue well enough to know it can be really good when it's like this. So the only problem is holding bottom. It's really pushing through at the moment. So I've already baited up, so I'm going to have a little go now. Hopefully I'll catch a few, and yeah, I'll film it for you. Anyway, guys, see you in the swim soon. Well then, guys, I've had an absolutely wonderful day's fishing today. Unfortunately, the fish haven't come out to play, but I've really enjoyed being out on the bank finally. Yes, what I needed to blow them cobwebs out, and yeah, certainly done that. It's been a beautiful day. Unfortunately, the fishing's been fairly poor. It's really pushing through, which it can be really good when it does that, with a bit of colour in the water as well. But there's just too much debris coming down, unfortunately, today. It probably needs all of that to get out of the way, and yeah, then hopefully we might be able to sort of present the bait a bit better. So yeah, maybe I'll come down in a week's time, and hopefully all that debris will be gone and it may fish a little bit better. But yeah, it's been very difficult. Just been catching
loads of leaves and all sorts of weed and twigs and branches and all sorts coming down. It's made it very difficult to present the bait. But I had a few fish this morning. I had a chub first fish, which was unusual for this stretch. I've never caught a chub in this stretch before. It was only about a pound, but it was very welcome. And I've managed to string a few skim bobs together as well. Only small skimmers. But the big bream haven't come out to play, unfortunately. But yeah, that's fishing for you, but I've really enjoyed it anyway, and it's been great to get out on the bank. But anyway, guys, I'd like to wish you all a very, very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I look forward to seeing you in a swim in 2023. Adios. Christmas skimmer, almost a bream. Lovely. Merry Christmas, guys.